Good afternoon and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from Vito Capizzo Stadium for today's Girls Varsity Lacrosse game as your Whalers host the Seahawks from Cape Cod Academy. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whalers sports, alongside the best crew in the business, baby. We've got a couple of student camera operators, Olivia Nascimento, one of our senior camera ops.
Right over here.
And Weston Scott will be on the live camera, as well as Sean Davis, who is providing you with this wonderful picture of these two good-looking, strapping young guys.
How about that?
Always a pleasure to be hanging out with you, Mr. Hurd. I won't call you Sir Hammy Hurd because we talked about that, but I did knight him last game in case you missed that. But this is going to be a great game. We've got a good matchup of two undefeated teams. However, the Whalers have only played 2 games. They've had more games postponed by weather than they've actually played.
Double the games.
They've had 4 off island. They defeated St. John Paul and Barnstable, both in convincing fashion. We got to see the St. John Paul game. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But they do have a slew of games, so stay tuned. We've got some games certainly that'll be coming up on the docket. CCA's got a nice start to their season, 5-0 overall record, including back-to-back 13-9 wins over Barnstable and Nauset. So as I said, we'll get to our game preview here in a second, but before we do, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our live broadcast. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Nation.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to live action here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. As you can see, the girls are continuing their warm-up. Nantucket's going to need another big scoring performance from Mason Lower, who has emerged as a powerful threat with the ball.
Such a talented player.
I say that because she went through a bunch of defenders to score at least 3 of her goals, and she has obviously taken over for Bailey Lower as far as the key scorer and the offensive activator, for a lack of a better word. In the win over St. John Paul, she netted 5 goals, and I said almost unstoppable. Mia Bodette, another legit score. And the quick emergence of freshman Louisa Benny has been unbelievable. She is a difference maker early on for the Whalers' offensive sets. She comes in and she can do it all. She has plays run through her, and she also has plays run for her. So she has handled the ball extremely well for a freshman. Unbelievable. Another high impact player to the new system. And I say new, it's the same system, but it's got new faces and new energy. Includes sophomore Ella Douglas in the cage. She has also been a difference maker. She immediately had an impact on that game against the Lions. 3 saves in the first possession, opening up.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, opening up and setting the tone, really, for the entire game. With 3 saves, the Whalers came down and scored in the next minute. So the stage is set here. Maddie Lombardi, another three-sport athlete for Nantucket, should get more touches as she has an absolute rocket. They plugged her in at the end of the game, and she netted a goal like it was nothing. But her work on the defensive end, obviously, is where she is most important and is the key, really, for Jamie Lower's game plan, along with fellow senior Sam Zadroga, Alex Wesentanner, Maya Johnson, and Sophia Sullivan. A lot of those players played a lot of activity last year. So we're saying we're retooling, but really it's just they're just ready. They've been waiting for their moment, and now they've looked dominant in their first couple of games. So, Hammy, we've only seen one game, but obviously you and I were pleasantly surprised.
So and the defense doesn't get talked about enough. They are just such amazing athletes, protecting their goalie, their first-year goalie, who looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you throw in all these other cogs, and Mason is just such a glue factor for this team that she just kind of does everything really, which is like Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame because he's the greatest utility player of all time.
Right.
And that's what she does.
She does it all.
She's got all the tools. The tool belt is huge.
Yeah.
For Mason Lower, and it just is so awesome to see. And you go to the offense and the emergence over there too. It's so exciting to see, and excited to see undefeated team play undefeated team today.
We've got a good matchup again. CCA comes in 5-0. So obviously this is their first big test.
Yeah,
they will face
didn't come here to lose.
Yeah, they will.
This is going to be a great game. That's what we want, is great lacrosse.
They will have a couple more of these, obviously, coming up down the road. But what do the Whalers have to do today to beat this CCA team? Obviously, riding a high, and the Whalers just are continuing to mass victories. They've won 24 of the last 25 games, 22-1 last year. The one being still hurtful, but nonetheless, the other team, CCA, comes in winning 12 of their last 13. So
they have to control the ball.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the bottom line. Do not turn the ball over. Don't give them the opportunity to have the ball. The other team can't score if they don't have the ball.
I'm not a math major, but that math adds up.
That's it. Your best defense is a great offense.
Absolutely. And again, I think the defensive end, I couldn't agree with you more.
Strong.
Doesn't get talked about enough.
No, and they're such great athletes. And you'd love to see, they've come over. It's having Maddie come in using those great stick skills to score a goal the other day was just so awesome. And it's just they're such talented players, and it's
going to be a fun one to watch.
It's going to be a fun one to watch today.
We're always glad you can join us here on the NSC and NCTV. For the Seahawks, they're looking to continue. They're one of teams as well. Obviously, they have jumped up to Division III last year, which is a bit of a surprise. But head coach Andrea McKnight has another undefeated team, as we've mentioned a couple times. They are led offensively by Olivia Powers. Captain Reese Mooreshead will anchor the defensive unit in front of senior Jenna Marsh, who will once again be in net. She's a great athlete, actually, as well. Is going to be playing soccer at the next level upon graduation this June. So great stuff. They did have a run to the Elite Eight, so same round that Nantucket got bumped out at, losing to Newburyport in convincing fashion. But again, made it to the Elite Eight in Division III. So high expectations for this team.
It's been a great game.
It's been written up
about
on the CCT, Cape Cod Times, and a whole bunch of other publications are calling for big stuff from both of these teams. But in particular, this Cape Cod Academy team. So we'll see. Somebody's streak's going to come to an end tonight as both teams are undefeated. Great. We'll be back here in a moment here on the NSC and NCTV with the opening draw here as the girls varsity lacrosse team looks to move to 3-0 on the season. Cape Cod Academy looking to break that streak up. We'll be back here on the NSC.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in and being part of a team, falling but getting back up.
And way over the Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler. 1, 2, 3 Whalers!
Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler!
What binds us is Whaler pride. It has shaped our island and student athletes for generations.
Whaler pride isn't just a tradition, it's an identity, a legacy for families who choose to plant their roots here in this community all year round. It can bring generations of island families together, and for Wash Ashore children, it can transform an unfamiliar place into a new home. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics. It helps provide our teams with gear, additional travel expenses, and much more.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. From the homecoming to the pig roast, and most importantly, Hank, our school mascot. We're here to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere. More than money, we need members. And part of this club, you are a member, not just a volunteer. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Support our kids and Whaler pride by volunteering for the Booster Club. To learn more, please email the address on the screen.
It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win! Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. As you see, the girls are set. We're awaiting the opening draw here for your Whalers taking on the Cape Cod Academy Seahawks in a battle of undefeated teams here early on in the spring season. And Whalers defeating Barnstable and St. John Paul. We saw the St. John Paul game. We'll get a taste of Barnstable later on as well. And opening draw will be control. Let's see.
Who's going to get that called? Nantucket ball.
It's like white.
No.
Mason Lower will put it in. Whalers get the first offensive possession. Just underway here. First possession. And the offensive side of things, Mason Lower controlling. As the Whalers get it set up here.
Moving to Mia.
Odette flips it back to Lower. The Whalers.
Nice establishing ball movement.
Ooh, tough defensive play there. Nice move.
What you get?
And the play continues.
Great grab. Great stick handling. Getting the stick in their left hand.
The Seahawks making a run all the way.
righty.
She's got space. Shot.
Nice save. Good way to start. Go.
Douglas. Another immediate impact.
That's it. Nice. Go.
Lombardi behind the net will survey
the Maddie
and
Lombardi
start
clear.
the clear.
Get the ball to Mason. Nice. Great move.
Cross
Boom. There we
midfield,
go.
lower. Turns on the Jets. And finds
Dylan Damien.
Dylan Damien.
Coming over to Grace Hanlon.
Hamlin over on the right side.
Run away. That's it. Nice
Sneaked up
grab.
nicely.
Sophie Sullivan.
So,
Nice
play gets
dodge.
called out. Nice
dodge.
physicality there. Back up top
Great
to
rope
lower.
too by Dylan. Nice.
Nice spin. Battles through one, looking for some help. Tough pass.
down.
Nice
Nice.
handle. Oh, that's a hit to the face. Let's see what we got. No flag,
Meter.
but she'll get a 12 probably, right? No, she gets it from the 8. Tough angle. Let's see if
though. She's going to pass out.
Bodette can get here. Great look by Sean Davis down on the field.
Maybe she won't pass out. How awesome would that be? A rip right from there.
9:32 left in the first here. Bodette with the first offensive strike for the Whalers. Shot scored! No!
Nope.
Denied.
There it is.
Second effort scores! The net
Rebound.
move with the win, but the rebound.
Offensive
blasted
rebound.
in.
Off the glass.
Wow.
Boom.
Great stick-to-itiveness by number 20, Mia Bodette, for the goal, as you can check it out on replay here. First one saved, and she hammers home the second one from point-blank range. 1-0 Whalers. And she'll be in the X here, taking the draw. So the Whalers mixing it up a little here in the X. That center circle, I guess, is taking it. As you can see, we've got 3 cameras here for regular season lacrosse.
That's pretty
Baby,
awesome.
Love it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh my
what a
God,
look that is, huh?
awesome. Shawnee.
Bodette in the X, flips it up and tips it ahead, and she'll grab it initially. Good battle here. As CCA able to scoop. Again, good physicality along the sidelines there. That's number 11, Olivia Powers. She's one of the captains. And she rolls in, shot, scores. Wow, an answer from Cape Cod Academy.
Great stick handling.
As Olivia Powers wheels through the defense.
It just goes to show
and
you
finds an opening.
how important that draw is. That all circulated right off the draw.
Douglas had no chance, point-blank range, as Powers was able to run all the way in.
Creating that space, she protected the ball really, really well.
So we're tied at 1 here. 2 goals scored in a matter of seconds. 9:04 left in the first. This could definitely be a shootout. Wind howling here at Vito Capizzo Stadium from the left to right on your television screen.
Get it.
Bodette
Yes.
able to tip it forward
Love
again
it,
and
love
corrals it.
Love it.
Tipped
Go
away.
get it, Grace.
And once again, Quinn Powers able to scoop it up.
Another great stick handler. Ball down.
And a whistle will stop play, as slightly too aggressive was Mason Lower.
That's Mia, actually.
Here's Olivia Powers. She is
There
the
you go,
older of the
getting
2
on her
Powers
lines.
sisters. And the Seahawks will get things set up here. We're tied at 1. First quarter. That is, once again, Quinn Powers, the younger of the 2. Spin move. Good D. Another
Great
spin
D,
move, gets
great
some
D.
freedom. Tipped away, but that'll be an
They're gonna
8.
give her an 8.
An opportunity for Quinn Powers, number 9, to give the Seahawks a lead here. Clock stops just out. Clock continuing to run, actually. There's an opportunity for the 8s.
Right
Shot.
on top of her.
Scores. So Quinn Powers.
Great shot.
Nets one as the Seahawks will take a 2-1 lead. Yeah, just tough on those 8s, especially if you have a good athlete, quick athlete like
With a running start.
Yeah, you get a running start, and by the time the defenders get a chance to converge, you're right on top of the goal.
It just goes to show you, and this goes back to my whole thing that I'd love to get rid of in all of lacrosse, other than each quarter, is the face-off.
Right.
It just goes to show you just how important, how much of a factor it is.
Hanlon scoops it forward, and the Whalers get the possession. Here's the freshman phenom, Louisa Benny, number 31, gives it up to Hanlon as the Whalers work it around.
And good defense.
Benny behind the net. A good cut.
Cutter, good cutter.
Good cutter. Good patience shown by the Whalers here. Bodette takes a little sprint in, tries to power through a couple.
It's great to have that left hand.
So draw a whistle, but
got some space there between Grace and Mason. There's some room in there to dump that ball.
Chance from the 12. Bodette goes to the other hand, circles back, loses it, and draws the whistle. She'll get another opportunity from the 8s.
That's a draw. That's a bad.
Good chance for the Whalers to tie it up here.
Drawing that foul.
Move her a little sharper angle as she's winding it up.
She's got a rip.
Rips it wide and nearly takes out a Cape Cod Academy player.
They had stick back though. Go, because we got somebody ahead. Go.
Quick recovery by the Whalers as we approach 5 minutes, 30 seconds here in the first quarter. And you can hear the communication on defense. And the Whalers going to have her hands full here today.
Lucky, good ground
recovery
ball
by Hanlon. Jamie Lower trying to call timeout.
I don't understand. The coach can't call a timeout. I mean, did the referees not hear that?
It took a little while, as we could hear it clearly.
Exactly.
Jamie Lower
really
trying to call
strange.
timeout, but a few more seconds let off the clock. 5:05 to go here in the first. Whalers down 2-1. We've got a good one. We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. As you can see, the girls coming out of the timeout here, down 2-1 with possession of the ball. 5:05 to go here in the first. They were definitely devising some plays here and going over movement on offense.
And we got a
we'll
game
see if
here.
that translates into something here immediately.
Someone's got to be open inside.
They're doubling. Oh, nice
Go,
pass.
go.
Great
Good
shot.
look,
Oh,
though.
just
Great
wide.
look. Great
the
look.
play was there.
Making those plays.
Another great pass by Louisa Benny. Found Hanlon in deep inside that zone in the middle.
Get them moving. Get them moving.
There's another nice cut.
It. That's it. Somebody, they're applying that pressure. Somebody's open.
Bodette finally moves it, swings it. Again, CCA playing aggressive defense out deep and wide. Double team, now triple teaming the ball.
Back
Loose
check.
ball. And CCA will grab it on the turnover.
I'm a little confused about why that's a
It's a good
very good
athlete,
stick
number 9.
handler. Carly Ray defending her.
Olivia Powers, number 11, controls the ball. Seahawks up 2-1. Cut her in, loose ball off the
Good
stick.
feed.
Whalers unable to control it cleanly.
Gotta win the stay
Seahawks
with it. Stay
unable
with
to
it.
control it
Stay with
cleanly.
it. Stay with it. That's
Flipped
it.
into the
That's it.
mid zone, and Powers finally scoops it up.
Offsides. So they stopped the thing, and somebody's got to go behind now? Make him a 12?
No 12. Approaching 3 minutes to play here in the first. 2-1 our score. Seahawks up. Quinn Powers, number 9, surveys. Little ISO for her. She'll make a spin
Nice
move.
roll.
Moves
Gets
in,
her
shot,
hands free.
scores.
Inside.
Sidearm shot. Second goal from number 9, Quinn Powers, as she took that one all by herself. They had it set up for her. She just whipped around and zips it on the short side past Douglas. And CCA coming in here like they belong here for sure. And,
100%. They got great stick handlers.
the Whalers now down 3-1. Just under 3 minutes to play here. 2:58 officially on the clock. Powers with 2 goals, and she is in on the draw and wins the draw easily.
Great dodge.
Powers just sprinting through the Whalers defense. She'll give it up to Olivia Powers and switch sticks here. Good man-up defense there. And a whistle, just a little too aggressive apparently. So it'll be Olivia Powers with a run in from the 12. Quinn gets it. Shot.
Great stop.
Deflected and saved. Made by Douglas. Great pass.
Go. Wheels.
Nice.
Wheels. Stay
Tough
with
pass. Turnover on the Whalers. Hanlon just didn't quite get enough height on it, and it skipped to Benny and unable to handle it.
it. Yes. Great.
Turnover
Nice hand-eye
caused immediately
coordination.
by Benny. And the Whalers will put it in. Bodette on the run. Gets it into the offensive zone.
Look for
Whalers
who's
will get
open.
it set up. Good defense. Tipped away from behind. As Quinn Powers also playing on the defensive end. Oh, nice look. Shot. That'll draw a whistle and a shot opportunity from the ace. Again, Grace Hanlon once again getting in the middle of that zone.
Drawing the foul.
And she will have an opportunity from the eights. Whalers could use a goal here. Shot goes wide. She's been wide a couple times. So the Whalers unable to capitalize under a minute to play here. Let's see if Nantucket can get off another shot and draw closer here, down 3-1. Approaching the end of the first quarter.
Nice cut right there.
It's been good activity, but again, that zone has been solid so far.
Boom.
Blasting through. Canty unable to get a shot. Very active sticks on the defensive end. Plenty of time for Powers as she sprints it all the way ahead. Gets by lower. Ten seconds. Good double.
Great defense.
And the clock's going to run out as Olivia Powers doesn't realize it.
Yep.
There's the end of the first quarter.
We'll take that.
And the score will be 3-1. The Seahawks came up big. 2 scores by Quinn Powers and Olivia Powers added the third goal. Whalers only mustering 1 goal. That was Mia Bodette from the eights. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. Whalers down 3-1 after 1. I mean, could have been 5-1.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Girls are strong. Girls can throw. Girls can play football if they have a determined mindset. Girls don't have to just look pretty. They can pack a punch, believe me. My name is Ashley Klatt. I'm on the Nantucket Whalers football team, and here's my story. Girlhood to me was very different than a lot of people's girlhood. I grew up watching the Dallas Cowboys every Sunday with my dad, my sister, and my entire family, and I just loved watching the game, all aspects of it, and I just wanted to get that hands-on experience. Since I was little, I've been bullied a lot. I'm still bullied. I was bullied for my weight, my attitude. It just didn't make me feel great, and it made me very upset at points, but I have a sense of determination that
I want to welcome you back to live action here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. 3-1, the Seahawks with the lead, 12 minutes on the clock. We start quarter number 2. Ella Douglas had a couple of saves, but a couple opportunities from the eights found the net. And Quinn Powers and Olivia Powers have powered the Seahawks to a 3-1 lead.
That's what it's all about, competition.
Yeah,
and we got a good competitive game here.
As amazing as last year's team was, 22-0 in the regular season, never.
Somebody move.
Had,
we'll go.
Never any adversity. You know what I mean? I don't think they were down even in the. She didn't throw it. Powers, again, sprinting into space, unable to find a clean opening. Just underway here, quarter number 2.
Stay right on.
Quinn Powers.
Surveys.
She's just
keep your hips out in front. Nice defense. That's it.
Again, another isolation scenario for Olivia Powers. She rolls in, loses the ball, whistle called. Whistle blew, though. It'll be a run-in from the 12s. Let's see what the Whalers defense can conjure up here to thwart this Seahawks attack. Pass goes in.
Good look.
Back and forth it goes. And
So, I mean, how can she turn around like that?
Powers will draw
Get an
another
eight.
opportunity from the
That's a
eights.
draw on the foul. That's it.
So Quinn Powers with another chance to put the Seahawks up 4-1 here. Shot goes wide.
Lucky there.
Seahawks were there. Top corner shot just missed.
It was a rip.
Pass goes in. Powers, no, they're saved by Douglas. She's picked up 4 saves. It could be even more lopsided already. It has been the Powers show. Olivia Powers here with an ISO. In on the 8.
Keep
Makes
those
a
hips
move.
low. Nice defense.
Makes another move.
Great hips.
Dual hands there. Nice work with the offhand.
Great hips. Keeping your body right in front of the other players is so important.
Nice
Another
double
great
and triple
defense.
even. Offhand as well. Another spin back shot. Scores.
Overcommitted, and she was with her and with her and with her until she wasn't. That was a great dodge.
She found some space eventually
It's
on
hard.
the double move. And as you can see, frustration by Maya Johnson. She knew it. Just took a millisecond too long to react. And
she's got high standards for herself.
Cape Cod Academy jumps out to a 4-1 lead. 9:47 to go. Quinn Powers already with 3 goals. Olivia Powers with a goal as well for the Seahawks. Whalers have had a drought here. They scored the first goal and given up 4 in a row. Mason Lower now in the draw X against Powers.
Let's take this. Yep, nice.
Nice. Mason Lower controls and
find a
sprints
friend.
ahead.
Get back open. Get back open. Boom.
Shot.
Power.
Save
Good shot.
made.
Good shot. Good shot. Great save. They took a shot. That's it.
Jenna Marsh with her first save.
That's it. She's still in the. She's only got. Oh, she's got 10 seconds. There you go.
Bodette.
That's awesome. Applying the pressure. Love it.
Marsh out of the net.
Wheels. Nice. Go. I don't understand. Why can't they call the whistle? It's like they're
Shoot
go.
it. Goalie was out of net. Tough pass.
Boom.
Shot. And a whistle before the shot. So it'll be an opportunity from the 8s. Carly Ray will get an opportunity here.
Let's go. Fire this.
Whalers definitely need this one
As
here.
I was talking about the other day. John
Haven't had
Danowski's
as many
advice.
opportunities as they would like so far, down 4-1.
Shoot angry.
Pass. Shot. Score! Dylan Damien, the beneficiary of a great pass.
Great. In and out. That was awesome.
Nice high shot above the stick of Jenna Marsh, as you can see on the replay there. Great job by our crew capturing that one. 4-2 now the score. 8:27 to go here in the second quarter. As the Whalers inch their way back into this thing off some good play and the beneficiary of a turnover deep inside the zone as the Seahawks were trying to clear.
That's it. Come on. Person ball. Get in there.
That's Whalers. That's
yep,
Whalers
Whaler
ball.
Love it. Nice to see. Okay, let's
They took advantage of the last turnover. Let's see if the Whalers can get this one here.
either methodically
Handler.
move this ball around or score really quick.
4-2 our score, second quarter.
Go to her, Mace. Nice.
Benny over to Lower.
Like this movement.
Lower surveys. Hits it in on the run. Unable to get a clean look was Bodette. Or Dylan Damian, excuse me.
That's it. Cheat in, Louisa. Cheat in, cheat in.
You can hear the CCA coach constantly in the action. Lower. Oh, that's got to be a flag.
It's just so strange that
they're going to stop the clock. And
is it a yellow card?
Looks like it. He's doing some writing. So it'll be number 9. Quinn Powers has got 3 goals. Penalty. She'll sit for 2 minutes here, and this will be a standing penalty, right?
Make the most of this. Don't waste your opportunity. Find that moment
where
they're best left exposed.
Write his final details in his little penalty book. 7:19 to go as Mason Lower puts it in from around just outside the 12s. There's
get them moving that ball around, getting those.
Oh, Bodette, I should say.
There you go. Come on, Dylan.
Over to Damien. She gets a push, and she'll draw another one from the 8s. So Dylan Damian, number 21, just scored the last Whalers goal. She'll get another opportunity from the 8s. Let's see if she tries to score it herself or find a friend. She runs in, avoids one, goes to the right side, shot, scores!
Nice. Great
Dylan
shot.
Damian with another goal for the Whalers. And it's now 4-3 with 6:57 to go. 6:46 actually. Check it out. Nice move to avoid one and hammers it home on the short side.
Rocket, high to low. Love it.
Hammer time.
She was
nice comeback from the Whalers. Good answer here in the second quarter, down 4-1. It seemed like the momentum was riding in the Seahawks' way, and the Whalers have come up big here on defense, forcing a couple of turnovers deep inside the zone, and they've taken advantage.
Mason back at the X.
And the Whalers control the draw.
Go lefty, go lefty, go lefty.
Hanlon avoids a couple of defenders, gets tripped. That's got to be a something. She'll quickly put it in. Good cut. Here's Bodette. Had some space.
A lot of space right there.
But allows her friends to get a debut with another score. Quick shot.
Demanding the ball. Demanding. Give me that ball. Look what I'll do with it. That was great. She's just like...
Number 18, Carly Ray with the goal.
And we are tied.
Great assist.
Great vision.
Mia Bodette, and timeout called by Coach McKnight. We'll keep it here, however, because I do want to mention that we, of course, had our very successful Snap Raise fundraiser over the last 28 days, raising nearly $5,000 to help our cause and bring you, Whalers Nation, the best coverage of student athletes, of our student athletes in competition. Obviously, we will hold up our end and continue to expand our coverage. We already included softball coverage this spring, and we hope to add maybe some soccer next fall. And obviously, we'll take any opportunity we can to get off the rock and cover some postseason action off island as the stakes get higher, of course. And do want to say a heartfelt thank you from all of us at the sports division of NCTV and the NSC for those that were able to donate to us. You can certainly continue to donate to NCTV. You just have to, email Charles Douglas at charles@rnctv.org. Again, 5013C. So if you do have the means and can help us out, give Charles a little buzz or send him an email and we'll figure it out. I do want to thank again Mizzarelli Landscape, J&M Landscaping, for re-upping again and supporting our spring sports. Mike Mizzarelli, of course, his daughter Claire, a long-time goalie here for us, but she is actually taking up, he emailed us I did not know.
So
She's a rower. She's
amazing.
doing rowing up at UMass Amherst.
Totally
So good luck
amazing.
to her. And what an athlete. I mean, incredible stuff. She is continuing her athletic career on the water. Great stuff here. Of course, Bailey Lower, once again, getting great action playing at Vanderbilt. And Emerson Pekarczyk also playing lacrosse here this spring at the Division I level as the Whalers look battling here. And it'll be CCA's ball as the Seahawks get the whistle off the face-off.
Nice
Yeah,
defense.
good
Look
hounding
at this
defense
defense.
here.
Keeping in front of her.
Ball loose.
Mason
And
Lower.
Bodette able to get it.
That's Bia. Oh, my God.
Oh, nice catch.
Great job. They'll find the open friend. Lefty, love it.
Sam Zadroga all the way to the stripe. And the Whalers get it set up with Damien. She scored 2 goals here in the second quarter. Along with Carly Ray, as the Whalers have rallied from a 4-1 deficit to tie it up here. They have an opportunity to take the lead. Bodette looking for a friend. Unable to find anything cleanly. Whalers had a couple of cutters. Here's an opportunity. Shot scores! The freshman phenom, Louisa Benny. Again, a great pass from Mia Bodette. She has been the facilitator today.
Stick up high. Putting the stick in the box. Presenting that stick.
Great cut, but great timing on the pass.
And also, too, that ball was in her, was in the cross for just a moment, and it was gone. There was no cradle, 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 throw. It just in, out, goal, back of the net. Love it.
The Whalers have ripped off 4 goals in a row here in the second quarter. Still 5:13 to play in the first half. Whalers now lead 5-4.
That's it. Hips, hips. She's quick.
Powers is just too quick to the ball. She runs in. She's going to go all the way. Shot, scores. Wow.
Great athlete.
She just took it upon herself. Even with a face-off stick, she was able to get it past Douglas. Again, you can see here sprinting through the defense. Sam Zadroga unable to get there, and as you noted, a low shot.
She is a great, great player. Very so athletic.
A difference maker for the Seahawks as they respond to the Whalers.
We got competition here. That's what it's all about.
4 goals scored in a row. And we're tied at 5 with just over 5 minutes to play. First half. Lower unable to see it. And it'll be Powers once again sprinting through and gaining the zone. She will in all likelihood switch and get a different stick. Does so. So 4 goals by Quinn Powers. She plays angry. You know what I mean? She just plays angry. She shoots the ball angry, like you said.
Yeah, you can just see she's a great competitor, too.
Olivia Powers
great
unable to
defense
do
right
something.
there. That's great defense, though.
Good D.
Good, clean D.
Hanlon.
That's awesome defense. Coming across. Now accepting
And
new
here's Quinn
responsibility.
Powers. She has been the difference maker offensively. Plays similar to Bailey Lower. I mean, we've seen this.
She's got great feet. Look at that
individual moves. Low shot, scores again.
Great
Douglas
feet.
unable to see it. 5 goals now scored by Quinn Powers as she nets 2 in the last minute and a half.
Creates that space and gets her hands free. A great shot, and she's almost the defensive player screening the goalie.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was
she uses it, yeah. She is a serious weapon, and she has been on display, scoring 5 of the 6 goals here for the Seahawks, and controlling the draw here in the second quarter, the latter parts of the second quarter. Only took a minute for them to respond and take the lead once again.
That's it.
Scooped up by Bodette on the run.
Go. go.
Whalers with numbers if they want them. Bodette sprints through one. Powers gets back, and the Whalers will settle in. Bodette gets it once again. Good defense provided by Paige Fowler, one of the co-captains. Bodette gets a screen. Nothing doing. Nice catch by Mason Lower. Good patience shown here by the Whalers.
Yeah, set it
Once
up.
again, down 6-5, down by 1. They've rallied for 3 goals
That's
down
it.
here
Wait for
in
the
the second
best
quarter.
opportunity.
Bodette makes a move. Gets in behind the net. Fakes a flip.
Go to her.
And gets it out to Dylan Damien. Damien swings it over to Lower. Tough pass. Tough spot, too, and CCA causes the turnover. And it has been a sprint for transitions. And a trip there that may draw more than just a whistle.
Uh-oh. You all right?
But he's okay, fortunately.
Where's ball go? Where does ball go?
Yeah, blue ball. There's no way. Player gets tripped. Doesn't get the ball. It'll be Powers quickly putting it in. Over to Olivia Powers. Number 11 with another ISO opportunity here.
Nice defense. Good collapse.
Running through. Reverse back shot goes high. Whalers are back there. Oh, they give it to the Seahawks. Minute 45 left here in the second quarter. We've got ourselves a good game. 6-5 Seahawks.
Locked down.
See if the Whalers can get a stop right before halftime here.
In front of them. Let's cause a turnover.
Quinn Powers.
And go score.
Calls out the play. She gets a little screen. She's going to go to that right side eventually.
Keep those hips low.
Here's another ISO. Skip right shot. Save made.
Great job. Great job. Go.
Missed the scoop.
They will take it.
And dancing on the sideline. It'll be out of bounds. Whalers get the turnover. They'll reset it here for Nantucket.
Sophia's open. I'm a little confused.
Okay, apparently they called it a turnover. I thought the referee said that they needed to reset, and that wasn't the case. She passed it out of bounds, I guess. 30 seconons left here in the second quarter.
Lock down.
Powers with the ball. She's got 5 goals already.
Right on her.
Walks
Sam.
it in.
Come on. Nice defense. Hips.
She's going to go back to the right. And a whistle call.
Drawing the foul.
24 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Another opportunity for Quinn Powers as she has been a difference maker, already netting 5.
See something good here. Right in there.
Shot.
Tough. Great
Scores again.
shot. High to high. She waited that out.
6 goals for Powers. And the Whalers are down 7-5.
Great player.
Just a few seconds left here in the second quarter. 20 seconds on the clock. But the Whalers are going to have to make some adjustments on number 9. She has just been too much. Not sure what that's going to equate to at this point because she is just quicker than the Whalers defenders. Maybe they'll set it up on a different player, but...
Well, I mean, what it really comes down to is the Whalers need to possess the ball and not let it be in her hands. Go, 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 go.
And again, Powers just too quick to the ball. And the Seahawks going to have to... Uh-oh, that's going to be a penalty.
That's not a great way to end the quarter. As good as 2 minutes.
Bodette will be whistled for a 2-minute infraction, which will certainly overlay into the third quarter. She's had a good first half, but throws her stick down in frustration. But the Whalers going to have to hold here with 12 seconds to go on the clock before halftime. Already down 7-5, and now down a player.
They're just going to hold on to it, it looks like.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. Powers flips back, gets it back in a bad pass. And that'll do it for the first half. So the Whalers battle back from a 4-1 deficit to tie it up. Actually took the lead there momentarily, but actually it was then a tie at 5, and the Seahawks score a couple more. 6 goals scored by Quinn Powers to lead the attack for the Seahawks. The Whalers have had a much more balanced attack. Couple of goals from Dylan Damian and single tallies from Carly Ray, Louisa Benny, and Mia Bodette, who has also facilitated a few of the Whalers' goals. We've got a good one here. We'll come back with the second half. Whalers down 7-5.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my 3rd year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the first and second grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built. And it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13.
Well, welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Both teams are back on the field here for the second half. We've got a good one. 7-5 the score right now. Seahawks with the lead. Whalers rallied from a 4-1 deficit to tie it. But the Seahawks, behind 6 goals from number 9, Quinn Powers, hold the 2-goal lead. And she has also been a menace in the face-off X, which is right where she is, facing off against Mason Lower. And again, I got to think they have to make some defensive adjustments, maybe double team her. Just it's got to be somebody else besides number 9 that's going to beat you here today.
There you go.
I'll do it again. It's like a re-jump ball.
Come on, Mace.
Powers able to
stick
scoop it.
handler. Look at that.
She's
Scoop
on the
that
run.
right up.
They've got numbers.
Jumper.
Going back to the right. Lost it and draws a whistle, though. She'll get an opportunity from the 12.
Amazing how it definitely draws the foul. You know, she established a position and was fouled because she swung over from one hand to the other. That's a unique aspect of a girl's sport.
Let's see if she just whips one in here. Nope, she'll give it up.
Good look.
Tip shot out of bounds.
Boom. They hit the
stanchion. Kareem back out the field goal.
Field goes a doink off.
A little stoink. Seahawks retain possession. And we'll put it in. Here's Olivia Powers. Again, I almost don't mind her getting a shot off here because it's not 9. It wasn't a shot from the 8. It should be at least from the 12. Oh. Yeah, there you go. She's backing up. Somebody's setting a pick for Quinn, as everyone can hear. Olivia Powers wheels into the right side and scores. So it has been the Powers show. Olivia Powers scoring her second. And as we've noted, Quinn Powers already with 6. Sophomore Ella Douglas a little frustrated in that as well. She. Obviously, this is the most goals that she's given up here on the early season. Yeah, the Whalers have only played 2 goals.
Saves,
yeah,
too.
yeah. He's got at least 4 saves by my count. So 8-5 now the score as the Seahawks once again bump it up to a 3-goal lead. And the Whalers get the face-off. Carly Ray on the run. Or no. Off the stick. Scooped up. And a hit to the head. No penalty, but it will be an infraction. That is definitely not. No, that's 9 feet now. Lower puts it in. Powers through one. Again, coming off a 5-goal game, but CCA has been
very good
keen to her game.
Defense collapsed right on her.
But the Whalers have scored in a variety of different ways, showing their versatility on offense. Good pass, good catch. Carly Ray able to get there.
That's it.
Move
Somebody come to the ball. Go, go, you got.
Mason
Boom.
Lower,
Come
good
on,
cut.
come on, come on.
Shot.
Good
Wide.
look, though.
Whalers
Great
are there.
Look.
Dylan Damian with a nice low shot just wide of the net. Let the Whalers retain possession. Patience shown by Nantucket here. Pina. Oh,
good
great
look.
find. Unable to corral it, however.
Stay with it.
Battle
Stay
for
with
the
it.
possession,
Run
and the
away,
Whalers
run away.
retain.
Nice job.
job.
See, that's what you got to do. Winning those.
Suze Perrin are able to scoop it up in some traffic. And here's Mason Lower.
Go.
Mishandled the pass.
Kick at the space. Kick at the space.
And Whalers unable to retain possession. Turnover. Paige Fowler. We'll get things reset for the Seahawks. She's double teamed here along the sideline. And draws another whistle. Fowler puts it in. Quickly gets it up. And the Seahawks able to get it in play. Here's another shot save made by Douglas. Oh no, another score, excuse me.
Yep.
Ryan Swalick.
Right at her feet. Great
Number
shot.
7 with the goal for the Seahawks. Just a fraction too late by Douglas. And the Whalers once again now down 4 goals. Score is 9-5 here, 7:08 play. Seahawks have scored 2 straight coming out of the halftime to swell that lead up to 4 goals. A battle of unbeatens has lived up to the bill. The Seahawks hold the lead here by 4. And Powers able to grab it. And she's on the run once again. Tip pass. Tough bounce. Let the Seahawks get it. Olivia Powers.
Those hips right in front.
Over to Quinn. Quinn Powers, number 9. Will go back to the right no matter what. You might as well not even defend her on the left. She's going to go to the right. Weaves through. Circles back.
That's a great cover. Amaya.
Johnson one-on-one with
Stay
Powers.
Don't
Circling
overcommit.
back. There you go.
That's Interesting.
That's just good defense, in my opinion. That's just good
defense. It's.
She'll run it in from the 12 and gives it up to Olivia Powers, who looks.
See right there. That one I get.
Grace Hanlon a little too aggressive.
But with equal pressure.
Nice play by Hanlon on the backside. Scoop and run.
Great
Lower
back check.
on the
Great
run.
back check. Watch your back. Get your stick in the left hand. Nice. Stick out in front. Go. Go.
Up ahead to Bodette.
Come on. Find the open person.
Bodette. Or Dylan Damien, excuse me. Good
That's
run.
it.
Shot. Oh,
Good look, though.
unable to get there.
Get those on cage.
Whalers. Mia Bodette. Left wing. Gives it up to Lower.
Into cutter.
Good cut.
Love having that left-hand cut come through. That's
Tough
it.
Pass. Handled. Damien over to Bodette.
Go.
Nice catch by
Hands
Lower.
free.
She's got it. Shot save.
Good
Made.
Mace the back. Nice.
4:55 and counting here in the third. Whalers down 9-5. Largest deficit of the game. Dylan over to Bodette. Bodette, top of the 12s. Good cut. Gives it up to Lower. Lower switches to the left. Good pass inside. Tough shot. Deflected.
Great save.
Good save, and another whistle on the Whalers.
What do we got? Who's ball? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got. What is.
Clear opportunity for the Seahawks here.
I'm confused about what's going on. How did they turn the ball over?
They got called for something.
Got it.
And the Whalers had it on the goal mount and were unable to get a
Great
shot
stick
off
handling.
cleanly.
That's great stick handling.
Quinn Powers just nearly toying with defenders here. She's just in complete control of her game.
There you go. Like
Gets
that
it over
double.
to Olivia Powers, who got a little stick to the head.
I didn't really see the headshot there.
The ball's in play here. Olivia Powers surveys.
Get close now.
Pass goes inside all the way through, actually. And Douglas had to make a
There
play
you go.
on
Okay,
it.
now let's get a good clear here.
Whalers with the ball. Here's Lombardi.
Over to Sam. Wow.
Great pass.
Dangerous
Good
feed,
catch.
but that was awesome.
Lower on the run. Let's see if she can do her thing. Powers through, but jarred loose. Nice scoop.
That was
a hit to the face.
Exactly.
There's Pina. Benny, excuse me. Pina was yesterday. Nice play by Zadroga to actually save the possession.
Okay, come on.
Approaching 2 minutes to play here in the third. 9-5, Whalers down.
Need a good look here.
Low pass.
Hey,
Off
she
the
touched
stick
it.
of the
She touched
Seahawks,
it, though.
however. That'll be Whalers' ball.
Yes.
Fortunate there for Nantucket.
We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Whalers got to get something in here to keep this within reach. Great battle of Cape and Islands teams here. A couple of undefeated teams. Whalers 2-0. Seahawks 5-0.
Hey, as of right now, they're playing one of the best Division III teams in the state.
Little fake flip, Odette.
Let's go, White!
Over to Benny.
That's it. Nice stick handling.
Odette makes a run, and she draws a whistle. That's what the Whalers got to do. I mean, Powers has drawn 4 of those. We've got to be able to run through a couple of sticks and get a call. Here's Mia Bodette from the right side.
Just make
an opportunity from the 8s.
Get on target.
Unable to pull the trigger. Almost seemed like she was surprised by the whistle. And here's a loose ball.
Nice, Wizard. Good teamwork.
How?
And Seahawks get the ball. I don't understand how that was. Because they weren't able to get it cleanly?
I'm not 100% sure.
40 seconds to go. Pass is tipped.
Go get it. Go get it. Come on. Come on. That's it.
Pass goes through, and that will be out of bounds to the Seahawks. 24 seconds to play. Seahawks can just sit on it here, and they will head to the 4th quarter with a 4-goal lead. Quadruple team, somebody's got to be open.
No stupid penalties.
Anyways, the quarter ends here as the Whalers will have some work to do. We're trying to listen to the coaches' banter. 9-5 is the lead for Nantucket, or for the Seahawks, excuse me. So the largest deficit by far for Nantucket so far. We'll take a break here as we will bring you the 4th quarter. Whalers got some work to do. 9-5, down 9-5.
Support for the NSE provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Your microphone?
Welcome back to live footage here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. 4th quarter is upon us. Whalers down 4. Score is 9-5. Again, Quinn Powers has been the story offensively for the Seahawks. She's netted 6 of the 9 goals. Olivia Powers with 2 goals. And Swalik, number 7, with the final tally. The Whalers have had 4 different goal scorers. Carly Ray with a single tally. Dylan Damian with 2 goals. Louisa Benny, the freshman phenom, with a goal, and Mia Bodette with the first goal of the game. Reminds me of the Norwell coach as well.
She is
adamant.
Talented she is. What's the name of the Nauset? Mitty?
Oh, Poulin.
Poulin. She's a very Poulin-like player.
Yeah, totally. Super quick. There's Olivia Powers waiting for Quinn to get her offensive stick. She's now got some space.
Keep in front. Don't let her overextend.
Again, time now is the friend of the Seahawks with a 4-goal lead and the ball. Just underway here in the 4th quarter, but again, the Whalers can ill afford another goal, certainly.
There you go.
Pass.
Go.
Whalers recover on defense. Weaving through is Maddie Lombardi.
Nice, watch your back.
She lobs one ahead. Bodette able to, Dylan Damian able to scoop it up. Nice angle.
Come on. Okay, now find somebody open. Get open, Dylan. Look at Dylan.
Good pass in the middle. Bodette with a tough catch, unable to handle. And CCA comes out with it. Olivia Powers and another.
Trying to make something happen.
Whistle. And the Seahawks are on the run again. Again. Two storied programs here. CCA notched up to Division III last year and were in the mix, made it to the Elite Eight, and they have picked up right where they left off. Already 5 wins on the season. There's a move. Nice
collapse.
That
was awesome.
Wow. And here's Quinn Powers just waiting her opportunity. She will explode from the right side to the right side. Stay on that side. She's going to swing back to the right. I hate it when I'm correct. She'll get another opportunity from the eights. I'm not sure what the infraction was there. Well, we got to hope she misses because she has been on point here so far today. 6 goals, looking for number 7. Shot, scores.
So she was very, very close to saving that.
Score swells to 10-5. As you can see, Powers just
throwing that ball.
And she did get a piece of it with the foot, and it careened off the foot in.
Okay, this has got to be her first look at a great shooter.
Oh, yeah, totally. So the score now 10-5. As the Whalers going to have to dig deep for this one. 9:29, so still plenty of time as long as the Whalers can string together some draw controls here. Starts right here. Bodette.
So how can she come out? Exactly. She can't come out.
Bodette scoops it and is on the run.
Go. Okay, good possession here. Smart possession.
Powers smacks her stick out of her hands. And yeah, Powers has got to come behind. Number 11.
Somebody's got to go behind.
Quickly corrects it. And Bodette puts it in. Surveying, flips it. Freshman. Now over to Dylan Damian. Benny. Over to Bodette. Bodette skips.
Nice feed. Oh, look at the cutter.
Good cut. Skip pass there. Over to Bodette. Here's a pass inside. Shot. Score! Great pass. Phenomenal catch.
Great timing.
Turner with the goal.
Hey,
huge goal. Much needed. As the Whalers go up 10-5. Quick turnaround on that one. Almost behind her back. It went right over the shoulder, though.
And that's what it comes down to. That instantaneous, see the player, throw to the player.
Yeah. 10-6, I should say.
Ball touches stick fires ball, hopefully into the back of the net. That quickness, catching the defense in that slide is so important. Now the most important thing right now is stop Powers on this.
Right here, yeah. 10-6, Whalers still within reach here with 8:14 to play. But that's too quick. She's just too quick.
Hey, ball down still. Ball down. We got a ground ball situation. Going to kick it to space. That's
Whalers
it. That's it.
Pass is tipped.
Again.
Out of bounds to Blue. Seahawks will put it in on the out-of-bounds play, and we'll reset that.
Is that a procedure?
She wasn't out of bounds when she put it in, and when it goes out of bounds, I guess she's got to stay out of bounds and put it in from out of bounds.
I don't think so. I don't know if this whole out of bounds thing.
Awful lot of time wasted on an out of bounds play here. But again, clock was running that entire time.
That's a bit of a bummer.
Pass goes inside. Nice catch. In some traffic, wheels back out.
They drive him out.
Again, this is the person you got to make turnover. Shot scores. Oh, that could ice it there for the Seahawks as Paige Fowler.
Very good look.
Scores, and the Whalers switch goalies here as Quinn will get an opportunity in net. As Ella does allowed 11 goals, she was just outmatched today by
very, very strong shooter.
Very strong player in Quinn Powers, no doubt. Again, sometimes we got to tip our cap to the other side, and that is certainly the case here today.
She's a great stick handler. She's great on the X. It's great seeing great lacrosse players. And in that same respect, it's great beating great lacrosse players.
It's better beating great lacrosse. But 7:03 to play here. Still, Wales not out of reach.
It is. They just got to control that ball. And no mistakes. Play mistake-free lacrosse.
For 7 minutes.
For the next 7 minutes. And
tipped ahead, and the Seahawks possession. So again, time the friend of the Seahawks here, and they have the possession, the lead. And once again, slightly too aggressive.
There you go, ball down.
Ball down. Nice job by the Whalers to come away with it. See if they can take advantage. Bodette up ahead. Nicely done.
Come on, Suze.
On the run, Perriner. Makes a move. Through one, through two. Finally gets
it.
Oh!
They're not going to call it. It's not a call.
Oh, my goodness. That is the problem with that call. Because that should be an incredible effort, as you can see, through a couple of three defenders falling down. That's it, but she'll get an opportunity from the eights.
Come on. Great save.
Great save. Whalers keep the ball on, lose it.
See, that's where you got to...
Tough luck there.
That's a little... tough.
And looks like somebody's dinged up here. We'll see.
See, and there's no penalty?
I mean, I think her face mask was a
is that what it is?
It's hard to say. And they just whistle. There's no warnings, just ready to go.
Come on.
Ball loose at midfield.
Come on, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. That's it. That's it. Find the open person.
Sam Zadroga.
There you
Good
go.
Catch on
Find
defense.
another pass. Another pass. Somebody break out.
5 minutes to play. Whalers got to be in desperation mode here for the final 5 minutes. Down 5 goals, 11-6.
Lefty.
Let's see that. Swings back and draws a whistle.
Big meter. Here we go.
Mason Lower will have an opportunity from the eights. She's been held scoreless here today. Coming off a 5-goal game against St. John Paul. Sprints it in, deflected and saved. She gets it back. Another save.
Great save.
Great action on the defensive end by the senior Jenna Marsh. Loose ball picked up by Powers.
Protecting that ball.
She has been the difference this afternoon. Good run by Zadroga to stay with, and forces a bad pass.
Let's throw some wheels. Fight for it.
Fowler
get in
there. And she'll scoop. Under 4 minutes to play.
There you go. Awesome. Go.
Whalers
Go.
force a turnover. Bodette.
Look at Dylan. Look at Dylan. Look at Dylan. Look at Dylan. Oh.
Bodette has it
I
jarred
don't think
loose.
a 12. Is it a 12? No. Just that 9. 3 meters.
Bodette gives it up. Sprinting through, shot, scores! Dylan Damian asserting herself as a prolific scorer. She's got 3 on the day. And the Whalers draw back to within 4 of 11.
Good things happen when you look at Dylan. Great shot.
And I'm not sure who called timeout, but there is a timeout on the field, so we'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. 3:22 to play. Still a 4-goal deficit for the Whalers. Seahawks up 11-7.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome back to live action as we await the draw control here. Whalers scored to make it an 11-7 game. Still 3:22 to play, so still time for the Whalers to come up with a comeback, but will have to come with possessions, and unfortunately the Seahawks hold the possession here. Triple teamed Powers, and Damian a little too aggressive. She's had a great game
It's so
here.
tough because you've got that triple
Yeah.
team, and you should be able to, there's got to be some way to, nobody should be able to get out of a triple.
Right. With just
but still, you apply too much pressure, and the penalty happens. So it's like it's
tough. It's more challenging.
But they could just stop. It's like, does the game stop?
Ooh, tough pass. Whalers got to force a turnover here.
The white is the line.
No,
right?
blue is the
blue
line.
Blue is the line. Okay,
Yeah.
that I don't see.
Yeah,
okay, there it
just
is.
a little bit further back.
Okay.
And Fowler will draw a penalty here, and that will pretty much do it here for the Whalers, unfortunately, as time is going to run out.
Didn't see.
Mason Lower pleading her case, but unfortunately she will jog into the rectangle here.
Go to the
and hang
videotape
out
on
for
that
the
one.
next 2 minutes.
Let's see.
2:25 to play. 11-7.
Let's see what Mason.
That's the score. They will have to come up with something miraculous here. Short-handed for the next 2 minutes. Here's Powers. She'll just sprint it out. And
that's what
loose
we're looking
ball.
for. That's
Here's
what we're looking
Bodette,
for.
short-handed.
Okay, go.
Whalers got numbers.
Go, Dylan.
Leaning on the defender.
No, you don't got time.
Damian.
Go find the open. Cut.
They can double
Come
the
on,
ball,
Weezer.
but the
Cut
Whalers
to her.
have possession here in desperation mode. Under 2 minutes to play. Yeah, they don't have to be down a player on offense. Zadroga on the offensive unit here, as the Whalers are playing without Mason Lower. But they are running out of time. Nice move to get some space. Behind the net. Nice catch. Through a couple of defenders, shot, and another whistle stops the shot. But at least she will draw the whistle, so Grace Hanlon will get the 8 opportunity here as the clock continues to run approaching a minute to play. 11-7 is the score. Get her the ball. Yep, that's Hanlon's ball. Let's go. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Is the clock running during all this? Oh, my God. The clock is running during all this? That's a little unfair.
Shot.
Great save.
Save made. Rebound.
Another great save.
Man.
That's
Jenna Marsh. Between Jenna Marsh and Quinn Powers, those two have been the difference makers for the Seahawks. Again, a nice low shot. Save made. And point blank, not much on the shot, but point blank save as the Whalers will run out of time here. 20 seconds left. They will suffer their first loss of the season as Mason Lower sprints in and tries to make something happen here, but a heave to midfield will again waste some more
10
time.
10 seconds, nope. Come on.
So the matchup between the undefeateds lived up to the building.
Fire it, fire it, fire the ball, fire it. Hide her.
Lower shoots it. Save made and apropos. As the Seahawks will come into Vito Capizzo Stadium and pull off, well, we'll call it a minor upset, but certainly over the last few years, the Whalers have dominated the play of these two teams. But the Seahawks get the better of them tonight behind 7 goals from Quinn Powers and excellent goaltending from Jenna Marsh. The Whalers countered with Dylan Damian and 3 goals scored from her. Sue Perriner get on the board with a single tally. Carly Ray, Louisa Benny, and Mia Bodette, the goal scorers. Again, Ella Douglas played well in spurts, but just too much Quinn Powers.
Yeah, she's just got a great shot.
She was the difference maker.
Got her hands free. And this is a great opportunity for the Whalers to develop that selective amnesia.
Exactly.
You know, when you have a bad situation.
The team last year never faced any adversity. They went through the entire schedule undefeated, 22-0 in the regular season. They didn't face any adversity until it was too late. Norwell came in here and just had too much. I think this is a great learning opportunity for them. You know, it's just a great opportunity. They have a good team. They've got a good team. It's a and it is a team. It's not just one person. So this team's going to be right there in Division 4. Again, the Seahawks play in Division 3, so we don't even have to worry about them come postseason time. But
this division, this is going to be probably the number 4-3 Division 3 team in the state, and learn from this and create that selective amnesia.
Absolutely. Plenty of games to play. This is only the 3rd game for the Whalers. It's the 6th game for the Seahawks, so they've worked through some things already. And the Whalers will have to do that, go to the drawing board, hopefully take a look at some things that worked and work on the things that didn't, and move on forward, because there's a lot of lacrosse to be played in this spring season for the Whalers.
It was great competitive lacrosse today.
Absolutely. A battle of unbeatens today, and unfortunately the Seahawks came in and took this one from Nantucket. Again, it's one of those things where you build it up, you build it up, you build it up. It doesn't always live up to the building. This one lived up to the building for sure. And again, sometimes we got to tip our cap to the other team. Well, today's one of those days. Quinn Powers and the Seahawks were just a little bit better than our Whalers today. But hopefully Ella Douglas doesn't let this go to her head, because she played fantastic in spurts and should continue to play in net for the Whalers, because she's got all the skills.
She's talented.
Yeah,
she's got great reaction skills, and it's an education. It's all about this. I mean, this is a team they're not going to face again, and this is seeing great competition. It makes you a better player. Iron sharpens iron.
They will face them one more time off island in league play, but again, Division 3 won't face them in the postseason. So, take it with what it is and learn from it.
It's a long season, and just tomorrow. And this is the great thing about sports: is tomorrow they get an opportunity to better their performance, to better themselves for the next performance. Actually, they got a break now until
another break.
But also too, but in that same respect, take this time, become better tomorrow, become better the day after that, the day after that. You've only got so many days to do this sport in your life, quite honestly. And it's like, dedicate yourself to it, get in great shape, work on whatever skills you think you need, go to somebody, ask them, whatever you need to do. Watch great lacrosse. There's so much great lacrosse on television right now that this is the time of year, and it moves from the pay per view stuff to it's on the ACC network if you still got a cable package.
SEC, any of those.
And it's like all those Big Ten lacrosse is channel 882. You got Northwestern. You got all these different great teams, and it's a great opportunity to become the best player you can be, quite honestly.
I'm ready to grab a stick, baby. I don't know about you, Whalers Nation, but this guy gets me fired up every time I hang out with him. He's constantly coaching, and I love it. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. We're going to head over to the baseball diamond and check out Coach Pearson and his boys. They won a tight one last night, 6-5. They had Cape Cod Tech had a couple of runners on base late in the game, and fortunately the Whalers pitching behind Hanson Dalton shut it down and picked up the 6-5 victory. So hopefully you can join us again tomorrow night. We'll be over at the baseball diamonds starting around the same time, give or take a bus missing a connection or two. But thanks very much to, again, our great crew here today. A couple of students, Olivia Nascimento, Weston Scott, Sean Davis,
awesome
providing you
job.
with this great look
coverage.
right here and phenomenal look on the field. Charles
Awesome.
Douglas, the magician, the maestro, the man with the master plan, and of course this guy, Hammy Hurd. Always a pleasure to hang out with you. For the rest of the entire crew, I am Chris Morris. Whalers fall 11-7, come up a little bit short against the Seahawks. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, Whalers Nation, have a great evening.